And you can talk about windmills. They litter our country like dropping garbage, many, many times more expensive than clean natural gas. The windmills are driving the whales crazy, obviously.
Have an economy based on wind. I never understood wind. I know windmills very much. I've studied it better than anybody. I know it's very expensive. They're made in China and Germany mostly. Very few made here, almost none. Tremendous, if you're into this, tremendous fumes, gases. So tremendous amount of fumes in everything. You talk about the carbon footprint. Fumes are spewing into the air, right? Spewing. Whether it's in China, Germany, it's going into the air. It's our air, their air, everything, right? They're noisy. They kill the birds. You want to see a bird graveyard? You just go. Take a look. A bird graveyard? Go under a windmill someday. A windmill will kill many bald eagles. I'll tell you another thing about windmills. And look, I like all forms of energy. And I think really, they're okay in industrial areas, like you have an industrial plant, you put up a windmill, et cetera, et cetera. I've seen the most beautiful fields, farms, fields, most gorgeous things you've ever seen. And then you have these ugly things going up. So you see all these windmills, they're all different shades of color. They're like sort of white, but one's like an orange white. It's my favorite color, orange.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. But first things first, I only went to school in a tier 2 town in India. But even I know the difference between a windmill and a wind turbine. Windmills are the OG of wind power. And for centuries, they've been used to grind grain and pump water, for mechanical work for local communities, and for creating land from the sea. Fun fact, large parts of the Netherlands are below sea level, to the extent that about 26% of the country would be naturally underwater. The Dutch engineers were able to use windmills to power massive water pumps that drained flooded areas and kept them dry, literally creating land from the sea. And even in India, we had traditional windmills for grinding spices and grains in Rajasthan and Gujarat. And they've been used worldwide for thousands of years, since even before electricity existed, versus wind turbines, which are like modern electricity generators. Wind turbines convert wind into electrical power. They feed electricity into power grids, and wind turbines are solving a real problem. They not only generate clean electricity for millions of people, they help fight climate change and create jobs in the renewable energy sector. The difference between windmills and wind turbines, it's like that between a bullock cart and its suck.